that nigga can take it. But that's how. If anybody got to look stupid, let the
For sure,
nigga
for sure.
look stupid.
Hey, you should put this right there and just prop my camera and your camera up.
Okay.
You don't mind if I put this over there, do you?
I gotta get another one.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, indeed.
Try to get an angle.
James, open up this way.
Alright, let's see. Cause I'm trying to get you in this angle, man.
What I'm sending you, Tony.
You might have to sit right there in the middle, man.
Look what I'm sending you,
Can
James.
you see your camera?
I mean, I can see this whole area. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Oh, yeah, you good.
But I want to get you in there. I'm saying you might have to sit by the fireplace.
But you gotta make sure that the audio is clear.
My audio is, I mean, it can hear from here, from my Bluetooth. I should just film it, man, instead of going live.
Man, either way it's good.
Because then I know for sure if it pick up.
It's gonna, as long as you got that, it's gonna pick up.
All right, y'all. So, I just want to say this, right? So I was listening.
Hold on, I think you about to set this up.
Okay, go ahead.
Now go ahead, you can go.
So check it out, right? Hey, listen, if a topic is not where people want it to be, just say so. But I mean, I want to say something, right? So on November, Munchie B, right, had made a statement about the Asians and like kind of like a disrespectful, derogatory like term towards them, right? And nevertheless, categorize them in the bad light.
Right.
Right? So I'm live, by the way. So all right, so check it out, right? Too, because I'm kind of distracted. I don't feel that way about Asian people. I like Asian people. I feel like that was like a bad representation of us, especially the community that he represented. Because I'm kind of tied into that community. And to say black people feel that way about Asians, I think that was wrong. So I don't know if you're familiar with what happened. Are you familiar with what happened? What's the question?
Slightly. Something to do with the Drake situation.
Right.
Oh, you talking about the bread?
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you feel about that? What you think about that?
I feel like he put himself in a smaller standpoint, being like from LA, because he really just expressed what he knows and what he's familiar with. You know? There's Asians globally across the whole world, you know, so it's like, for him to just say that is kind of like an understatement in my opinion.
But everybody was black. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The skin was black all the world. The white skin didn't come till later. The vampires didn't come till later. A lot of people don't realize that.
He still tastes like that. Right.
Yeah, the whole world's skin was black. It had nothing to do with tribal. There was no such thing as race. The white man came up with that name, race and racism and race. The word race is racist. The word racism is racist.
Hey,
You see this all here. Racism came with that name. Because there were no racists on the earth. Just try it. Just try it. No, I'm gonna tell you. Just try it. That's all.
I got a lot of people on this live and everybody there. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it right.
I'm a very like humanistic person. Like I don't really care about the I don't look at race. I don't care for race. I understand history. But I
You got it yet?
yeah, I'm trying to get it right now.
I really want to get y'all on this live. I'm about to just get mine posted. Go ahead and sit down and then I got Go ahead, sit down so I make sure.
All
The devil's son had the mark of the beast. There's two lineages on the earth. The children of God and those that are mixed with animal bloodline.
Yeah,
The two lineages on here. That's all that's going on.
yeah,
Like
okay.
you said, the humans that are of God And then the ones that are mixed with the beast that's doing the killing, and they put in the cage, they put them down. They call the prison system, they call it the jail.
Okay, so you can introduce yourself to my live.
Oh, no, this is a free cage.
Oh, this-
You know what?
It's already- They already, it's already
No,
live.
I don't drink and smoke Matrix. I'm just being honest. This is just a personal conversation.
Okay, well, we all live, so,
You love?
I'm live.
I got you on live, Miss,
Don't miss, Sophia.
A link so we could do a broadcast, but you don't got StreamYard.
I got it with you,
The
so.
link you sent me, I can do that.
You got StreamYard?
No, I could do the dual because I did it last time. I would rather do it that way anyway.
Yeah, because if the audio is off on one, the other one to make sure that it's stabilized.
It's like, okay, yeah, let me do it like
If you
that.
want to send me a link, I can tap in however you want to do it. Like,
All right, let's do it like that. I had about 30 people on here, now I got 17, so, and I got some hearts. So let's do it, come help me out real quick.
you got to copy the link.
You're gonna have to put that thing down. I'm not gonna say your name because I want to get you on here. You're a special person.
My man, Popeye.
Matter of fact, I'm going to just send it to you.
I just did a podcast before you guys came.
Oh,
2 hours. And I just did one the other day, and it was 200 million views.
Man, I got 51 views already, man. I was going live. She didn't want to get caught on that thing.
I just sent it to
I just want to enjoy and.
that's what I'm trying to, I'm really
Okay, I see
scared.
it. So how am I gonna do it if she drinking? She told she don't want to be on live.
Don't get it on
My
now.
girl is here. That's my girl right here.
That's your girl today, girl. But yeah, as I said, like, I have plenty, like, little, like, scripts that I've written, and I just want to use this as an opportunity to get my name out there.
So what's our topic? Because
A guy would like to express upon and expound upon the topic of can black people be racist towards one another?
That's the topic.
okay, I'm live now.
Be racist
I
against
don't
one another.
like this.
You're gonna be.
Bible says no.
You got
I
to-
agree, but I gotta,
Hey, so your
because,
cat
everybody comes in there,
streaming on this
angle.
show.
I-
We all go
I
for
got a
yours.
little bit, I'm gonna share with that. but
We can do a
I believe
broadcast.
we can.
So once you click it,
Okay,
it's
I'm
gonna be
take
streamed.
that. Like, don't think I'm not, like, I take heed to everything now. Listen,
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I don't.
Hey, this is my brother right here, man.
Always.
My brother's under the impression that
That's why they like me.
racist towards one another.
I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
And we gonna need respect.
You can Google it.
I'm gonna take it back to back in the day when it was light skin against black, dark skin. Y'all remember
Like, I
that?
got your number.
When you
So,
see that in jail,
hey, they picked her up and they saying no.
just walk around and let the girl touch the neck.
Even if it's like a prayer, anything, I say, I keep in contact with like everybody. Like, even if I'm not here, I'm gonna still keep in contact with you.
No, I.
Name one black nigga
I
about
call like
that
10
age
people
besides
a
Big
day
Daddy Kane.
just to check on you, you know?
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, so I make sure like, if I think about you,
Oh, my bad.
yeah.
No, I like.
I can't think of nobody popping in the 80s. Dark skin.
No, I don't want to be a fake. I'll just do that, not me.
It's just as long as we all.
You're not in it.
With some homework.
No, trust me, my dad is cool.
Miss,
Just don't get Sophia.
she don't want games.
No, I don't want to
Just
be.
as long as we all equal with some homework. I'm gonna still do my research a little bit better on like equipment wise and everything.
Right.
Because we're gonna need like boom mics and everything. You know? So I'm gonna do my research on just exactly which ones we can get without spending too much and still having like good quality. And then when you get this script and all that stuff, just add it to the share. Just so if I do right, I want it all to be something like.
I can see I'm in there.
I'm gonna post it in the chat. Cause like I said, like once we get everything around, we can get the equipment. Most of that shit is next day. Shit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna drop my email.
You're live, so whatever you say.
Let's run it up.
First thing first, right? To answer Brother Pop's question, what do I feel about the comment Munchie B made against the Asian community?
They was tripping. I was watching that too.
What you mean it was tripping?
I just was watching that when I came over here.
I think the blacks was more tripping on against the Asians.
Yeah, one of the Asian dudes called in on my TV. I'll let you talk, but I was just watching it. He called in and was talking shit to my TV. I think it's one that just was up. I think Compton, the one dude, he had it. Yeah, Compton, Rock TV, Compton, what that dude, he had it on.
Yeah, most of that stuff is just LA based, in my opinion. California based. If he does say anything, because it's like the Asians, they spend out more than just what he knows. So him making an understatement like that is just his opinion based on his experiences, you know? So it's like, you take it with a grain of salt, you know? If you know somebody that's like that, and you might feel it more than if you don't know somebody that's like that, or if you are Asian, you're gonna be like, why would you say that, you know? But, like Munchie B, he is who he is. He has his own opinion, so I believe that's what he's just saying, you know?
My thing is like this, it's bigger than that, right? It's like, okay, so let's say you say what you said to them, right? And now they decide to come over there and start hitting up in our hood, or start whacking bees out over there in the family neighborhood. And you are obviously in a situation where you can't defend that area. You know what I'm saying? So you bring in unwanted attention. Now, these dudes that are in that, okay, let me not filter myself. TRGs and Asian boys are different kind of gang members than black guys.
Yeah.
They take things a lot different than us, and they take things, they handle things different. And so if they decide to play ball because he disrespected Asians as a whole, now you done brought unwanted attention to the area. And now what?
He was talking to
Dude is somebody in this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at it like, now you got young black men in the neighborhood that's over there that could potentially not see something coming behind some habit that you bring because you want to disrespect the race that wants to point at.
I think we overthink it. Munchie B didn't say anything that derogatory or inflammatory to the point to it's going to drive young Asian men to rap as far as attacking Bloods, Crips, and black folks.
No. It wasn't Crips. It wasn't. He directly said that you never beef with no Bloods. You from Long Beach, you in the city of Crips. You ain't beef with no Bloods. So that was almost like a sense of challenge. And I mean, we not naive to the fact that we live in a culture that's an aggressive culture. And certain words are trigger words. So you ain't never beef with no Bloods. Well, let's try. Let's see what it's like. You know what I'm saying? It can be easily inferred that way. So, you a Damu, or you whatever you are, you a Damu, and you challenging an Asian Crip and saying he's not really a Crip. So what if he decides to show you what Crips is, what kind of Crip he is, or his homies? And I done did times with Asians that bang Asian boys at TRG, and they take their game serious.
I feel like that nonsensical madness that Munchie B spoke upon, it don't have any merits to it because these individuals are in a city that's predominantly Crip, but beefing with racist Hispanics who are playing the game from a more severe standpoint than we are. So if you had to make a decision on who you
Mike is low.
So if you had to make a decision on who would you rather beef with,
If you had to make a decision.
if you had to make a decision on who would you rather go into war with, you can go into war with these well-organized Solanios who believe the more that you sweat during training is the less that you believe in war, or you can go to war with these Damus. Everybody who's a Damu, just like a Kiwi, they don't exercise. They don't believe in exercising. eating right. They don't believe in doing laps. They don't believe in conditioning their body to deal with these dynamics where 6 Hispanics come into unalive. You feel what I'm saying? We don't really train. We don't push ourselves to the highest level of training. You feel what I'm saying? So what Munchie said is asinine. He's just talking for the sake of controversy, publicity, and views. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't have any merits to it. These Asian dudes are in a community that's predominantly Hispanic, and most of these Hispanics, they push what? They push in blank. They don't like blacks, and they politicking. And when they see you, they trip. And these Asians are very well against these larger Hispanic, individuals. You know what I'm saying? So people's got to understand, even though the Asians may be less rhythmatic, even though they may be less aggressive, but in their countries where they come from, they kill for survival. So they got a whole different disposition and outlook on war than we do. We on some gaming and shit, they on some survival shit. Why do you think when the Asians started beefing with the Mongols, what did they do? They caught a person coming out of port and they gave it to them right there in port. They was beefing with people and they went up in people's houses and they finished it and he stay right there and look at it. Then they start mutilating. We don't got that level of savagery in us. So when Munchie B start talking, Munchie B need to look at everything from its entirety. If you can't look at it and process the information from its entirety, then Munchie B need to shut the fuck up.
Right. I agree. I agree 100%.
Next man with a plan. What we on?
My topic, I'm gonna let y'all do politics on the West Coast.
No. You just created a lot of politics, bro.
Yeah.
You just created a lot of politics. You just told me. I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
Yeah, that black folks, this is my take. Black people, we can't be racist against one another. And do you want to go first or you want me? I think I need to go first so you can tell me. Okay, this is from my experience. As you see, I'm a black ass nigga. You feel me? I've been black all my life. And I'm dark black, ashy black, blue black, talking. Y'all niggas, who I get this all from? Kunta Kinte, black as one on the couch.
It was never
10 to midnight.
There was never a duration of your life when you was light skinned.
Yeah, you see, just like you
No,
doing
it's
this.
not that. Because he
He
said I've been black all my life as opposed to a question. I've been very
Well, you know, I mean, this
But I'm with
thing.
you, brother. I'm with
So
you.
I'm gonna get serious with it now. From elementary all the way to junior high, I couldn't stand being dark skinned. My sister used to buy me bleach cream, and my mom used to be scared you in the sun too long. Like I'm gonna just keep getting darker and be tripping. My sister used to give me cream, bleach and cream for Christmas. So you growing up like that, you getting too black. You need to stay in the house. So then I go to elementary. I grew up around all the yellow, green-eyed, curls. See, this is back in the day when everybody was being whitewashed. See, this is why I say now everybody want to say we black. When I was little, didn't nobody want to be black. I was black by my goddamn self. You couldn't call no nigga no African. I was the African booty scratcher. I was Kunta Kinte. I was an African bush jumper. You feel me? I was every black joke you can make. And even when people, like, let me tell you, this is why I can fight, because I used to get bullied by we rank on people. So when I come to school, I get ranked on all day by the girls, the boys. So I had to learn how to get nigga. You're black. Everybody want to talk about a black nigga, and everybody laugh. But then that's when everybody also know a black nigga will whoop your ass. Do y'all
Not all,
but it's a stereotype.
Dark complected individuals who fight.
That's true.
A fallacy.
That's true.
That's a false narrative. I know a lot of dark complected individuals that never been teased. You know why they never been teased?
Because they didn't grow up in the hood.
Nope, that's not true. They grew up in the hood. What we played in the
I don't know no black nigga like me didn't get teased in the hood. Come on, man, y'all niggas was brutal.
Nah, this is real BI. It's all about your. Did you turn your savage up?
Yeah, that's how I got
You
it.
turn your savage up and you establish yourself as a brawler. You think about the talk about.
Oh yeah, that's stopped in high school. You didn't I'm talking about in junior high.
Okay.
All my best friends, guess what I'm known at to this day? Black ass junior, black ass, and I see how they say it with your black ass, with your black ass. Like, what's up with my people? But yet, it's all good when we black. But when a real black nigga come over, now put this nigga to the side. He too something, he too dirty, he too ashy, he too ugly. Until y'all like our attributes, then everybody take it. Oh, the black hair is this, and oh, the black skin so beautiful. like we trend on everything, but when you wasn't there in the, when it wasn't good, and then even I've been in jobs, I know how this works. The system will always go to the light skin. They feel comfortable with the light skin. The dark skin nigga is always intimidated. We even intimidate ourselves being dark.
Can I say something? I feel like being in America and trying to ignore that, as if it's not a correct statement, would be wrong. Because at the end of the day, like as if you said, whitewash. We're in a white-dominant country. So there's no way possible to where the opposite of white will be the darker skin color, right? So to make it seem as if they're not favored in certain trends will be like ignorant on our behalf, because we're in a white dominant country. Everything is going to be up to par. Like you have to be white or you have to be white, and then you're not perfect for that. And then it seems like a lot of like dark skin dominant trends will be them being more tough. Them being like, oh, they'll fuck you up.
That's when they call on the nigga. That's when you, no, hold on, let me say something.
Because everybody says, I heard it plenty of times when I was a kid, when you dark skin, you come out with a felony. You feel me? And that's how it really be. Like,
the darker, the less sympathy. We're like that with our own people. Light skinned people, we feel like we should help them.
You come out the womb with a felony. They say if you black, you come out with one strike already against you. That's the way that I heard it. You feel what I'm saying? But basically, this is what we're saying. The brother saying that black folks can be racist against other black folks who are of a darker complexion, and I'm saying that that's absolutely incorrect. Can we be biased? Yes. Can we be prejudiced? Yes. Can we be discriminatory? Yes. But racist? No. A black cannot be racist against another black.
Define racism.
Racism is having the institutions, the financial backing, or the power to enforce the preservation or the superiority complex of your race as opposed to other races. That's what racism is. When I feel my race is better than yours, if you black and I'm black, we're still part of the same race.
Can I say something? So
We do that. There's a lot of other niggas think we better. I mean, but we do that. We think we better than some black people. That's what's wrong with some of our families. They ghetto.
You name me a
Suburb.
You name me a community that you went into and it's all light-skinned people, and they banned darker complexion black folks from coming into these communities.
No, not now. I bet you back in the day they were. Them was the house niggas. We couldn't go hang out with them because y'all was the house nigga.
Okay, everybody talks about the house nigga and the preferential treatment that he received, but what about the
He was hired to keep the dark nigga down.
Hold on. Everybody talks about the house nigga and him receiving preferential treatment from master. But what about the Mandingo that was the breeder? He walked around freer than a house nigga because he had a critical part in the birthing or the.
Yeah, that's the nigga that kept chained like the mule. He chained and they just using him to breed.
That's not true. He walked around free. In most situations and cases, he ate with the master ate. They gave him preferential treatment because you the one.
The Sambo. You got the house nigga, you talking about the Sambo. Sambo is the nigga who getting breeded, right? But that's my point. But the Sambo was the big dumb nigga. The big, strong, dumb nigga. Old baby Huey. Don't know his own strength. Green Mile ass nigga. I'm dog tired, boss.
That's not true. That was the field nigga.
The
field nigga.
The one that get abused.
To be built.
He built for the abuse. See, we look at that. The darker, look, he can feel quicker. Look, it don't look all red and purple. You can whoop his ass. They like them black niggas, boy. That's the bar.
I feel like taking it so far back to slavery is kind of like overdoing it. Segregation is probably like more of our timeline that we should be talking about.
I got one I want to say. I want to bring this up since
I disagree with that.
Since we go race real quick. So I guess it's a black guy that's from Hispanic family, right? I don't know his first, but I know his kids. I heard it ends with a rabbit or something like that.
Which rabbit?
Okay, so somebody had told me today, I didn't do my research on this, so forgive me. I usually don't do that, but that the Hispanics turned against him.
They did.
Okay, So I'm trying to figure out like what did he expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, did he see that coming? Is the black community shocked? Is he trying to come back to the black community? We talking about race. What do you feel about that?
Man, I did a long segment on that. You know my prayers, you feel what I'm saying? I'm just praying for the brother, like, you feel what I'm saying? He got a rude awakening that a nigga is still a nigga, no matter what ranks or what regime you become part of. If it ain't this, then it's gonna be some form of discrimination. It's gonna be something rooted in them reminding you, hey homie, we tolerate you dog, but you're not one of us. And he got that rude awakening, just like a lot of Latino Chicano around the nation just got the rude awakening that you're not white. When they came and started doing these ICE raids, when individuals voted in the 70s and the 80s to be identified as white. So now you got this president that's saying, nah, you're not really white, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna get you up out of here. A lot of people feel like that was a slap in the face because they feel like Trump should have created laws, legislation, and bills, and so on and so forth to target us, to target blacks. So they feel shaded. Like you come after us, you let the blacks do this, on and so forth and all that. But at the end of the day, homie, no matter what industry you in, no matter what regime you be part of, political party, gang, organization, and all that, it's always gonna be a reminder that you're still a nigga.
And see, let me say this, I love my people, but we can't fix us until we deal with us. I get it. That's why you gotta call it out. You said Trump. That right there shows how black people are. You said, see, some of us think Trump ain't really fucking with us, but yet we got to say, I'm gonna say you, some of us, they feel like Trump is not as bad as, because we're divided with Trump. Look at all the black people, let me finish. Look at all the black people that go with Trump and the black people that don't. And the black people that did, look at at least the Christians. They the ones who want everybody to be killed and watch pain and always hating over politics. This is our people. We've become so hateful. We're hateful. And even in the gangbanging, to me, racism is when you can hold another race down. We're doing a good job doing that ourselves. They don't have to, and white folks are also racist against themselves. It's a gang of white folks racist against white folks. Look at all the constant, man, white folks come in every type of everything. They're Greeks, they're Greek, they're Italian, they're Irish. Look at the Irish. The Irish supposed to have been the first people. I had an Irishman tell me, you know why they came over to America and was so good at enslaving y'all? Because they practiced on us first. The Irish was the nigga in Europe, so they fucking tried to kill them. What has the Jews done? The Gentiles, everybody's been racist against their own people, because that's what puts in the nail in the coffin. They do racism on the outskirts, but then when we're working within our own community and being evil and racist, like we even bang, y'all not racist against y'all people, but y'all racist, we all racist against things. Because people go take a set out and try to stomp out all their progress because we don't like it.
So basically what you're telling me is that the genocide in Sudan was race driven. It was motivated by race.
The Tutsi and the Wasi, them two niggas. That was an extreme battle, and it was black people. In Africa, it's always black people killing each other.
That was a racist war.
We might be, what I'm trying to say, misled, but it's always blood on our hands.
This question: What is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere?
Haiti.
Right.
Black, and that's the only place where they have
a successful rebellion.
there you go, a successful revolution is Haiti.
Why is that?
Because they all one people. They all Haitians. I don't think there's a breakdown.
But
Shout out to Javon Louverture.
The island divided though with Dominican Republic and so.
And they do it there.
But even that's not racism.
When you go to the Dominican, it's the light skinned.
It's still not racism.
What do you call that when you just tripping? You're holding your foot over, you keep it down, you think you're better.
Racism, that's called subjugation. That's a gentler, that's a more gentle side of servitude. But it's not racism. What our people went through during the slave time, the Jim Crow era and all that, that was racism. They went people in Oklahoma, and they took all our land and changed our identity. That's racism.
That's genocide. That's slaughter. That's
What went down in Sudan, that wasn't racism, that was a genocide, brother.
to me, that's the remnants of racism is genocide.
Let me ask this question. Why does racism exist?
Because we silly.
No, that's not gonna suffice. Why does racism exist? Number one, it's a social construct, I'll give you that. It's a social construct. What are some other reasons why racism exists?
Division, you want to divide.
Programming, indoctrination.
Exactly, but the programming and indoctrination for what goal, what endeavor?
What is
To
it?
divide and conquer.
Why?
Control.
That's
To
it.
divide and conquer, why?
So that they can do what they do, and they take all
To
our land,
control.
take everything, the resources. They do it in every country. And while we fight, and maybe win on both sides of the war.
Racism is a social construct, and it's also a manipulation tactic utilized to suppress and divide.
Yeah.
But who is the most, who deals with racism the most?
Blacks.
In America, but it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere, but we deal with it the most.
Yeah. But in some places,
No,
it's more brutal. We might deal with it the most, but in other places, it's more
Let me say
brutal.
something. I gotta get a word in. I can't get a word in.
It's more brutal.
Gotta be able to get a word in. We do, as American blacks, suffer the most because we got even Africans that's racist against us.
They can't move it. They did racist.
African dislikes African American, that's not real.
We're also racist against Africans.
That's being discriminatory. That's discriminating.
Man,
That's
I
not
had
racist.
an African call me everybody.
Okay, and they discriminating against you. That's a prejudice.
But
That's not
when
racist.
they come together and unify,
And somebody mic is replicating the broadcast.
when you can come together and you unify to keep down, whether it's a neighborhood, that's it's redlining, not racism.
Racism. Yeah,
We redline. This is my point. We always putting up red lines. We mark out boundaries and then say this is our, and we be racist against people who cross
If
it.
a duck had the capacity to hate another duck, would you call that racism?
If we're if it unified and beat one part of certain type of ducks and kept
That's
them.
not racism. That's a prejudice. That's being biased. That's discrimination. That's not racism.
Okay, well, let me
Blacks
say this.
cannot be racist against other blacks.
Okay, well, let me say this. If a racist white man does racist things and a black man comes behind him and imitates everything he does that make the black man racist?
No.
I don't
That
think
shows
so.
that he's programmed.
Actions speak louder than words. You are following a racist program.
That shows that he's programmed and conditioned.
You still
But
racist.
he's not racist.
Man.
So how many times we've seen a black cop?
And we call each other nigga all the time. We
How
say
many
he
times
do
have
us
we
worse
seen a
than
black
white
cop?
folk do. For fun.
How many times we seen a black cop pull up in a destitute community and harass another black person, and the people in that black community say, "Oh, that's Officer Whoopie Whoop. He's a racist."
I know the ones that set us up and snitch. Yeah, the ones that be putting dope on you. Them type
And we
niggas.
call them racist.
You might as well. They worse.
So the police in your community, when they pull up and he's black, and he's
What do you call that? You're
It's
destroying my
called
life.
bias. It's called being
That's
it's
not.
discrimination.
That's too
It's
close.
a prejudice. It's not racist. So a black cop that pulled you over and talked to you disrespectfully, deal with you in an unprofessional manner, and you said, "Man, that motherfucker's racist."
And he's showing out for his establishment.
Have you ever
He's
called
getting
a black
paid
cop
for his
a racist?
establishment.
Have you ever called a black cop a racist?
They ever call him all kind of shit.
But have you ever called them a racist? A black cop.
You know, we have different words, but I mean the same thing.
Have you ever called a black cop a racist? Peace and blessings.
No, because I don't talk like that. I ain't never called no nigga racist.
That's
Because we don't talk like that. But when I think about what he did, the racist white man, and then I think about what my brother did, man, that shit is the same. Y'all both get for money. Y'all both sold me out. You both intimidated by my skin color. You both envious, jealous, whatever makes racism. It's like the person that how you put it. I'm the dark nigga end up bleeding. Was we not racist to Jesus? When it was his own people that crucified him, and it wasn't, just like that. We blamed it on Rome, but it was our youth. We could have stopped it. And the same thing, why we didn't stop it? Because they said he was a blasphemy. They said he was eating the tables with Gentiles. They said he was fraternizing with hoes. They said that he wasn't the king of the Jews. See, all these accusations, he wasn't them. You ain't us. And yet, this is supposed to be the man of God. But yet, we got politics. And we're racist with them to the point we will kill you and watch you.
It is racism. It's not racism.
It's worse than racism.
I want to say that before I get a question. It's off topic.
I feel like you guys are good.
All right.
All right.
It's off topic, but I just want to say this real quick before I get a question. Bunchy said alone. All that disrespecting the Asian community. And look,
Yeah, I ain't with that.
you don't speak for all the blacks. Stand alone. So, I don't agree with that. Whatever terminology, disrespectful terminology is being used against the Asian community. But I got love for a lot of Asians. One of my homeboys is chief of Center Park, grew up with him. And then it's another brother from NXP that have party. But I'm not on no gang related stuff. I'm just using these names as examples that I know some Asians that are, good people, decent people, man. So I know many other Asians that I don't, will go down a list of names. But anyway, he don't represent us as a black community when he talks about Asian people. So I just want to get that out there, man. I got love for Asian people and I like Asian people. Don't be coming over to Inglewood hitting up.
And I want to add to that, y'all didn't even know, y'all sitting next to one of the original black Asiatics. Nigga, I was born in Japan, so I got mad love for Asians, my nigga.
Tell him again.
I'm an original black Asiatic man, born in Okinawa, Japan. So shout out to all my Asians. Shishi.
Give me some more of that Japanese shit.
I'm just bullshit. I don't want to speak too much Japanese, but I don't like that.
Hey, but to conclude
Let's not be.
this broadcast, blacks cannot be racist against one another.
Let's not be Chewbacca. That's the word, Chewbacca. Ignorant, stupid.
I don't think Chewbacca, look, is that an Asian word?
It's a Japanese word.
All right, for sure.
Arigato.
Chewbacca.
But it's called Chewbacca. They call you stupid idiot. Chewbacca.
So Chewbacca from Star Wars is an actual Asian word that means stupid. Idiot. That's that. I can
And somebody correct me. I might have said it a little bit wrong, but they know I'm close.
This shit, as long as he got close enough.
Shouts out to my homegirls from Japan, Ayumi and Etsuko from the dancing group. Whoa, they from LA too. That's how Asian I am.
I'm finna get on, man. I got you.
And y'all look them up.
He blessed, man.
Whoa, they're Japanese dance
Either
group.
tomorrow or whenever.
Etsuko and Ayumi. And Mando.
That project that we got to do.
Shake it up.
I got a birth certificate with a ribbon on it. I
And
don't
y'all
know
have a
what
good
it is.
night. We're gonna have to do another live in person.
Major.
Yeah, we was just doing this, man, to go test run. We're gonna be doing this a lot more. Big Mouth, Big Money, in conjunction with Bobby Ye, Imperial Vision. My
This is
God.
my partner that I went live with the other night. And he created a lot of controversy. That was fucking around, man. He ain't create that.
It ain't my fault, but since you're on it, I'ma speak on it. Let's clear it up. Now, this is what I'm gonna do on my town politics. Since it's popping off, we gonna go there. But this is all from my Denver niggas, man. And see, you got brothers out here, he from LA, he do his thing, and we together. And I'm gonna bring him,
You should put this right there. You don't like that. It's being that it's just you and I now.
yeah, I'm trying to,
See, that works. I think you should do right there.
and if you look at me, I look at you.
Yeah. See, we
Alright.
both right there. You see what I'm saying?
There you go. Maybe because I zoom mine in.
Hey, so my player partner is about to address a few things, you know, for our folks out there in Denver, man.
Fucking, I'll do it like this. All right, well, you know, this is my guy. We was on the podcast. What was the title of that? Oh, we was talking about Charleston White.
Charleston White.
And
Yeah.
then my nigga Hoorah got on there and it went a whole nother way. It's all love. We was showing love, but then the next day, the same shit we was talking about. You niggas get on that motherfucking Facebook and start posting shit. Even my little homie. And I'm calling peace. I'm trying to make it work. And y'all out here banging over ego and bullshit. Cause technically ain't nobody stomping like that. Ain't nobody got it like that. If anything, we only strong when we come together, nigga.
What you streaming on, Bigo?
Speaking of who?
No, what you streaming on, Bigo?
I'm on TikTok.
All right, shake it up.
And you know, this is how it gets out of hand, just like this. And for you young niggas, y'all be putting our lives on the line, even if we wanted to help you. Why we gotta sacrifice where we made it to come back to fuck with y'all on petty shit that you didn't learn from us? You niggas didn't even learn from us. Y'all just doing shit.
So where did they learn it from?
They learned all the bad shit from us. And then they want to put their spin on it and act like they monsters. They ain't put in no work. You niggas be banging on Facebook, man.
I mean, but every generation get weaker but wiser. And that's a part of the evolution. Nothing stays the same.
We not getting wiser. We getting dumber, my nigga. And niggas getting more time. Niggas ain't making no more money with the crime. The brides is doing more crime than the niggas. We've lost all respect of the hood as far as men is what I'm saying. And again, I'm gonna go back. I was raised by a man. So I seen it put down the right way. All we had to do was pick it up and keep it going. In my neighborhood, the Bell side, all my niggas, we let the hood down. Quit bullshitting with yourself, homie. Our fathers built that community. We didn't have no raggedy community. All we had to do was keep it up and do what your fathers told you to do. But we started gangbanging, just like these young niggas. Is what I'm telling you. You ego tripping, my nigga. Act crazy because they young. We doing music with these niggas and they try just like that. They want to be disrespectful. So nigga, y'all can't be disrespectful and then think if y'all disrespect the ops and we cool with them or our OGs